Hi, I just thought I'd share some thoughts about this painting that I'm working on. As I'm sitting here for hours and hours and hours, all the thoughts go around in my head, and I thought, okay, why don't I share some of this? So at the moment, this painting is 153 centimetres by 153 centimetres. But what I'm doing at the moment, if you can see this brush, it's a 10/0, tiny, barely like the tip of a pen. And what I'm doing is the very first layer in the background, literally one tiny dot at a time. I normally only reserve this kind of really close-up tiny detail to when I'm working on a small canvas about this big. But for this one, I wanted to keep it really refined and really subtle. I'll just see if I can move it in to show you. It's very hard to see, but just this area here, they're just tiny, the most tiniest of dots. And I'm probably gonna be here for weeks, just working on that first layer of that. The painting's about, I don't know, maybe a third of the way through or so at the moment. I've worked a fair bit just on this tree, which is just a fantastic tree, great shape. It's just barely standing, but it's still living, and it's out in the area near where my father grew up, so I quite like that as well. I'm trying to keep the rest of the painting very minimal, and really just highlight this tree. And you know, I love the farmy reference of the sort of calf feeder, cattle feeder underneath the tree. So although that background there looks white, it's actually probably sort of a soft pink, and it's had multiple layers on it already, just to build up the surface and get very subtleties in the background, and also get it really nice and smooth. That will get worked on again later. I've done the basics of the tree, but the tree will get worked on more as well. And I'm just, yeah, like I said, just starting that really tiny, very detailed work on the first layer of the foreground. And the foreground has got underglazing and layers of paint underneath it. And now I'm just doing this layer of detail, which will give a beautiful sort of vibration, and sort of filtering sort of the way you look at it. So a lot of people sort of bang their heads at me and go, Catherine, why are you doing this really big work with this tiny brush? But I find there's no shortcuts. It's like, if you want that effect, you just need to slowly do the work. And in a sense, the concerns in the work, where often it's about intimacy and strength and fragilities, space, distance, intimacy, it also replicates in the way that I paint, the process. So working in a really minute detail, it's a very intimate connection to the painting, and it's slow, it's a long process, it's quiet, although usually I have nice music playing, but it's a very inward time when I'm working on it. And then glazes of transparent colours will go over it as well, and then probably more detail. So this is the sort of the base, the sort of the underpainting in a way, and then I'll build it up with a combination of detailed work and glazes. At the moment, I've got a sort of blocked in a little bit of a background horizon sort of trees, but I'm not sure that that'll stay there. That might go. I might sort of lose that into the background, but the whole point is I don't know. I have sort of ideas about what I want to do, but I'm working it out as I go. And this painting will be worked on over probably at least 4 months. So in that time, I'll think of different ways to resolve things and work things out. Anyway, I just thought I'd share some of that. Thanks a lot. Bye.